Right. Hey, how you doing? Are you well? Oh, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to all of you who have not yet. I've said Happy New Year too. So sit back, enjoy, grab yourself a coffee, and let's discuss this new section, this whole vlogging part of what I plan to probably bring out maybe every week, every couple of weeks. I've not quite decided, depending on what I'm doing on a week-to-week basis. So yeah, let's get into it really. So the vlogging side of it, even though I've done a few vlogs and you know, I don't really know what direction, if I'm absolutely honest, where I want this part of the channel to go into. But what I'll be discussing throughout these vlogs is what I plan to do for my week, and you know, anything that's come up in discussion either via the YouTube channel or in fact over on my Instagram, where you can find me at Benham Media as well, where you can see all of the work and all the photographs and catch up on any of the stories that I post up there. So let's get started, shall we? So yeah, 2021 has started reasonably well for us. We are in a tier 4 system at the moment. So it means today was supposed to be the first day where my children went back to school. But in London, they have closed down all the schools until later on in the month. My girls, in fact, don't go back until February. So we've got them at home for a few more weeks now. So we are still processing all of that information and what we can do and what we can't do. But we are now in a new year. We are back to work. Took the Christmas decorations down yesterday, which means I've sort of thrown my back out a little bit, taking the Christmas tree back in the loft, so I'm a bit sore down the side of my back. So, you know, excuse me if I feel a bit wooden at the moment. But yeah, it's going well so far. It's 4 or 5 days into the year. And now I've got loads of plans that I want to do for this channel this year. I've discussed it in my last couple of videos. So if you are interested to see what we might have planned for this new channel, then, you know, go back, have links down below or popping up here in the little sort of drop down, and this, that and the other really. So this week, the video that I'm going to release on Friday now. So the vlogs will come out generally on a Monday, but my main videos will come out on a Friday now, just to see how that works, just to see how YouTube picks it up and delivers it to the people around the world, and see if that sort of helps the algorithm of YouTube and try to sort of build my channel. I'm sitting at 155 subscribers at the moment, and I really want to get those numbers up. I want to ideally, and I know it's a long stretch, by the end of the year to have the target of 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours. That's the target for the year, and I know that's quite a small target, I suppose. It depends on how well these sort of like the traction happens throughout the next 2, 3, 4 months. And obviously what content I bring out as well. So fingers crossed that will do that. If I can get that before the end of the year, then I will set myself more targets. But the overall general target is for me to start making money via YouTube. And you guys are here to help me with that. So if you do like the video, please give it a like, write a comment, and generally subscribe to the channel, because it all helps us out. Especially at the moment where I'm not really sure what I can do at the moment for actual content. Now, it's not me with my ideas, it's more the idea of what I'm allowed to do within the lockdown parameters. Of course, I will do a lot of work within the studio. This is my studio. Welcome to my shed, which I've turned my studio into my green screen, where I generally do most of my actual tutorials and all sorts of things. I stand in front of that and I put a nice little blue background behind it to make it look a little bit more, I don't know, appetizing, professional. All those sort of like little details to try to make the videos more entertaining, more pleasing on the eye. Now, I'm gonna probably start off this new year with some videos to sort of help new photographers, new people who are looking into getting into this whole industry, even though it's a really bizarre time to get into it, but it is still a great way to keep your mind active. A lot of people are still out of work, a lot of people can't go back to work, so picking up the idea of a hobby or maybe a new profession within photography, within filmmaking, even within the YouTube section. So if you want to start vlogging, we give you some ideas on how to sort of operate your cameras and what looks good on a YouTube channel, what looks good with your photography, and just sort of like answer any questions and help you guys out, because that's the general means of what I want to do here. So that's sort of like how we're going. I'm going to shout out this coffee as well. I sort of see like this is the Friends label coffee, which I never knew existed. We got a whole pile of it for Christmas from my mother-in-law, and it's really, really good. So, if you are a fan of coffee, go and get them a find. I might see if I can find the link and leave it in the description below if you fancy having a look yourself. This week's video is going to be starting out as a photographer. I'm going to give you some ideas of the kit that you might need to start your photography business or your photography hobby, what items you should definitely start out getting, and then from there we'll sort of let the ball roll a little bit. And what if you guys have any ideas or if you guys want any information, please drop it in the comments below and we will go on from there. Work-wise and what I plan to be doing going forward, as an actor, there's not a lot going at the moment. I just had an email from my agents today saying they've just opened the office after the Christmas holiday break, so they're now back in operation. So I suppose in the next few weeks I'll be taking some new headshots, and I might take you through how I like to edit a headshot, how I think a headshot should look, and sort of show you some examples of some of the portfolio shots that I've done, and maybe see if I can reach out to some of the other creators that I know who do portfolio shots and have a look at what their work is and sort of like describe what they like to do to make photographs very sort of pleasing, and sort of, especially for casting directors, to make them want to see you and the importance behind that. Photography wise, obviously I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to offer my photos for prints, so there will be options for you. Something which is really exciting, and I'm sort of giving a bit of a slow burn. If you do follow me on social media, you may have seen that I've sort of thrown the link out there a couple of times, is that I've sort of started my own store. I'm selling t-shirts, not only just for the Benham Media brand, but just generally nice, quirky, funny t-shirts. So I'm gonna leave the link to the website down below. So if you are interested in helping me out in that aspect, the company T-Mill, who I get my t-shirts made via or from, they're a really, really nice company. And if you do have an idea of wanting to start a sort of like a t-shirt brand or a clothing brand, these guys are quite good to start you off with. They guarantee that whatever you design, there will be stock. So your customers will always be able to buy your photographs. Now the commission is quite low. I think I sold a couple over November when I sort of soft launched it, and my family members bought a couple of t-shirts. So you get around about £5 for every t-shirt that you sell. Now that's quite low considering how much the t-shirts are when you buy them on the actual website. But if you think about it, you're not actually putting any money into it. You're putting none whatsoever. All you're doing is designing the t-shirts, designing your website, and T-Mill do everything else for you. They have all the stock, they print your t-shirts, they throw your stock into a bag and they post it out. They do everything, and it's all environmentally friendly as well. Everything is recyclable. The products that they use to make their t-shirts is planet friendly. And they quite often do a lot of nice little deals. Like I think last weekend they did if you buy a t-shirt, you sponsor a ocean cleanup, or they'll plant a tree, or they'll do something to try to help the planet. And that's a bit of a selling ploy that you can show out to your customers. So if you guys are interested, go down in the link below and have a little look at any of my t-shirts. And yeah, if you fancy buying one, crack on. And if you do, give me a tag of you wearing it once you get it over on Instagram, and I'll give you a bit of a shout out as well. Speaking of Instagram, the hashtag is still going live, the BMPix 2020. They are still available for you. So share your photographs on there and I'll give you a shout out over on the channel as well. But guys, apart from that, I hope you are all well. I hope you are enjoying the start of your new year, and I look forward to all of us growing. In the meantime, thank you ever so much. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I will see you again. All right? So, cheerio. Have a wonderful January. If you're doing dry January, crack on, enjoy yourself. That sounds fun, I guess. So yeah, cheerio.